Oh my gosh. A brand new draft. Look at that. That's basically my setup. Maybe it's not as bad as I thought, or maybe it's worse than I thought. And like you can open it wide or you can close that up. I cannot wait till I get to the chapters that I rated like a 3 out of 10 or... Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm V, and you guys, I am so excited because today's the day I start writing a brand new draft of a story. I'm so excited. Also, it's so hard for me to film this clip because I can see the cookies I made last night right there and I just want to eat it right now. Here's the tea. Here's a situation right now. I've been working on Project Soulmates, which is my most recent YA romance, for a long time now. What's felt like a really long time, and I've been dying to work on something new, something different, and I finished the draft off camera, which means it's finally time for me to start working on draft 2, although technically I see it as draft 1 because the first draft was a 0 draft / discovery draft, but draft 2, a new draft, whatever we want to call it, of Project ITL, which is a YA romance, contemporary romance that I started drafting or brainstorming last summer. I did a whole video on brainstorming and outlining that story. It was so much fun, and then I also wrote a 50,000 word discovery draft, and the reason I did a discovery draft was because I knew the concept, I knew the characters, I knew how it'd start and a bit of an idea of how it'd end, but I didn't really know what I wanted to happen in the middle. And for romance, they're not like super plot driven. Sometimes it's a lot about the character's story, especially for romance. Like you need a fun and game section in the middle of them getting to know each other and discovering, oh, guess what, we're soulmates or whatever. So I had no idea how that would play out for my story, so I thought the best idea would be a discovery draft for that draft, and so that's what I did. It took me a couple months, and I ended up writing a 50k word draft for Project ITL, which I'm calling my 0 draft. But to catch you guys up, last week I spent my week preparing for writing this new draft, so I reread the story, and you guys, I literally enjoyed it so much. Like, I read it like it was an actual book. I was like, this is... Okay, mind you, the writing itself was crap, but we're gonna overlook that. It was bad first draft writing, which is to be expected. I've gotten to the point where I'm okay with that now. Like, I've gotten to the point where I recognize first draft writing usually sucks, and that's totally okay because I've seen myself that you can take that and you can make it better each draft, so it doesn't matter. It was bad first writing, definitely. But the plot itself was like, or the story I would say, was actually so entertaining. Like, I loved it so much. I was so invested in the characters. I even got emotional at the end. And so I'm really excited to work on it because I see it for its potential, and it's a book that I would personally read. I'll talk more about what my project is as time goes on, but basically it's a YA romance, although it is a lot like heavily kind of focused on the main character and like her own life lessons as well or whatever, but it's a romance. It's centered around fake dating and kind of the celebrity world, and it's set in California, and it's just so, it was so fun to just kind of transport there when I was reading it and stuff. I don't know. But that being said, I read through it. I had a lot of work to do when it came to preparing to get to this point right now where I can start writing it, because one, severely underwritten. It's 50,000 words. That may not seem underwritten to some people, but to me that is underwritten because I think when I searched it up for traditional publishing, it's best to have your word count within what the market says they want your word count to be for your genre, and I think it's around 70,000 for romance. I'm not entirely sure. If anyone actually knows what it is and can let me know, that'd be helpful, but I feel like it's around 70,000. Totally okay that my first draft is lower. That usually happens for me. I'm very much an underwriter. But basically, after like the midpoint of the story, it felt so rushed. Like I literally skipped so much of the book and was like, okay, this is how it's gonna end or whatever. Like the fun and games was so short. When I say fun and games, by the way, I'm referring to kind of like the beats that the Save the Cat book follows for how to structure a story. But anyway, it's like the middle portion where they're getting to know each other and stuff. Anyway, yeah, at some point of the book, it just felt super rushed, and I was like, okay, this is where I'm gonna need to expand on this area. So I took extensive notes while I was rereading, like extensive. I did inline comments. I did this all in Scrivener because I really just wanted to get right into it. I didn't want to wait to have to print it out or anything, so I did this all in Scrivener. I opened it up. I did inline comments using the comment section in Scrivener, and then I also had a note page open for big picture problems. And by the time I was done my reread, I took all of those notes and I made an outline, a newly refreshed outline. It was this whole process. I'm not going to talk your ear off or bore you, but it was this whole process to make a new outline, and I mean it was extensive. I used Romance the Beats beat sheet because it is a romance novel, so it's not going to follow the conventional structure to Save the Cat entirely, so I used that because I remember one of you commented and told me that that was a helpful resource for romance writers, so thank you so much for telling me that because I did not know that existed. So I used that. I also used Save the Cat. I kind of did a combination, and Abby Emmons' 3-act story structure. So I kind kind of used all of those to craft an outline that I'm happy with now, and then I did a chapter by chapter outline. So it's all heavily outlined, this new draft. Am I going to stick to the outline? Time will tell, because sometimes I'm writing and my story takes me somewhere else, my characters take me somewhere else, and when that happens, I like to follow it because usually that means it's like the right thing for me to do progression wise, or at least it usually ends up being the right thing. But I'm glad I have an outline so that I have something to follow, which makes me happy. Anyway, all that to say, I'm finally at the point where I can start writing this draft, and I'm so excited. I've been wanting to start writing it since I finished the reread, but I was like, no, you have to outline, you have to make it better, take the time, it'll work out in the long run. I also did an in-depth outline using a story builder from Racon, and I did a video on that. That was so helpful as well. So we're ready to start writing, and I'm so excited. I think I could ramble about how excited I am for the next like hour or so. Instead, I'm just gonna get into it. So I'm gonna make a coffee. It's like 2:50. So Abby actually has a live writing stream today for 4 o'clock my time, which is perfect because I love writing with live writing sprints, because then I'm not writing alone, you know, so it's fun. And I never really catch them live. I usually watch them back. So I actually want to watch this one live and write alongside it. But I want to start off the draft by myself / with you guys first. Like, just no sprints, nothing. Just like take the time to just start writing. I don't know why. I just want to do that off before the sprint. So I'm gonna make a coffee, and then I have like an hour until that starts. So I'm just gonna start writing, which is so exciting. I also have to kind of set up my scrivener. I'll show you guys everything. Let me just make my coffee and we're gonna go and start writing. Okay, guys, I actually cleaned my room a bit, so it's 3:30, so I don't have that much time before the stream. But yeah, by the way, this is the sticky note that I kind of like made like a to-do list for my brainstorming and outlining. So I didn't do an in-depth character profile for my main characters, Ray and Jordan, just because I felt like upon reading the first one, I kind of had their voices down. I feel like I should, and I also like in that other brainstorming outlining vlog from last summer when I did it, I already did that for them. So I feel like I just didn't really feel like I needed to do another one, but I will like look back at it if I need to for referencing it, or the character profiles for secondary characters. I might do that in the future, but I did do all of that stuff. And then yeah, I want to make a mood board at some point. I did a Pinterest board, but I haven't made like a mood board. But anyway, I'm gonna open up my scrivener and kind of show you what my setup is. So I have my story builder here. This is the Racon story builder, by the way, and you can like get one yourself if you want to use it. It's so great, and I have a link and a code you can use if you want a discount, but it's digital. I literally love it so much. I have a whole video on it if you want to do a deep dive or whatever. But basically, I'm gonna have this open. I'm also gonna have my writing planner open because I have some of my character sheets on that, so I'm gonna toggle back and forth if I need to reference it. I might not need to reference it just for these initial first chapters. And then I also have like, I can access this planner on my computer. So usually I just like to access it on my computer because I'll be using this for the stream. So that's basically my setup. We are going to start. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Basically, Act 1 is gonna go in here. Maybe I'll actually do Act 1, Act 2, Act 3 instead of what I did last draft, which was completely forget that Act 2 and 3 had a folder. But I'm so excited to start writing. I'm gonna write till it gets to 3:50 and then check back in with you guys before the stream. Guys, okay, I have 7 minutes till the stream, so I'm gonna stop my little writing there. I got 97 words in. I have to reset my project targets because it's not 50k, but like, and I didn't set like a daily word count goal or a day to be done by, so I have to figure that out later. But I wrote 97 words. Felt so good. I decided for this draft I really don't want to rush through my words, so I really want to take my time with what I'm writing to make every word count and this draft to be as polished as it can be. So I'm by no means going to be trying to go super fast to get as many words in as I can. I know that's going to be difficult to manage when Camp NaNoWriMo comes up, but essentially I don't want to sacrifice quality for quantity. So while I'm going to try to write as much as I can, I'm also going to try to write as best as I can, and that's going to be my highest priority. So I have like not even a paragraph written, but that's okay because I'm going to take it super slow. And I'm going to hop on to the stream now. I'm so excited. update. It's 6 o'clock. I just finished the stream, which was very, very nice for getting words in. I haven't finished chapter 1, but I'm already at 1,675 words, which is crazy, but that's because when I was rereading the first draft of this, I kind of rated each chapter that I wrote in terms of how much work needed to be done, and I rated this one a 9 out of 10 because I basically loved it, and I didn't think there was much that needed to be changed besides obviously the writing itself. So there wasn't much work to do on it besides just trying to make it better. So that's why the words are coming a lot quicker. I cannot wait till I get to the chapters that I rated like a 3 out of 10 or a 2 out of 10. That's gonna be fun. But yeah, I'm adding a lot to this chapter. Like, I'm not done the chapter and it's already at 1,675 words, whereas the chapter for my previous draft was 1,417 in its entirety. So since I'm adding a lot of new stuff there, I want to reread this chapter when I'm done and edit it. Because you know what? This isn't the first draft, so I'm allowed to edit as I go. And I really want to do that because I just do, honestly. I just want to polish it up as best as I can right now without being too nitpicky with like grammar and things like that, just because I know the next step after this draft would be structural edits, and so I don't want to be doing like too much to the writing itself when I know a lot of big changes could be made. So when I say that I'm going back and editing it, it's mainly just making sure that I'm including all of the elements that I need for each chapter. So basically right now I'm writing the first chapter, which is part of the opening image, the hook, which is one of the most important parts of the story because it's supposed to draw your reader in, it's supposed to introduce you to the main character, their stakes, the beginning of their character arc, how their life is before it's supposed to change for the better in your story. So I'm really trying to make sure that I'm authentically showing Ray's voice and that I'm doing a good job highlighting what is missing in her life right now and kind of setting the stage for the inciting incident, which is going to happen a couple chapters later. I forget which chapter I'm putting as the inciting incident. I think it's chapter 3. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this first chapter. I'm going to take a break right now though because I'm going to hop in a call with my boyfriend and we're going to watch our show together and kind of just spend the evening virtually together or whatever. And I'm going to like eat dinner and stuff like that. So I think honestly that might be where I end off writing for today, unless I decide to have a nighttime writing session. I don't know how long we're going to be calling for, but I'm so excited, you guys. It's so fun to work on something new and to work on this project, and I'm so happy with my visions for it, and we're off to a good start. It's been the perfect atmosphere. It's kind of rainy right now, and I love that for writing. But yes, I'm so happy that I've got the ball rolling, and now I can kind of just write away, which is fantastic. I literally love writing so much, you guys. It's just so fun, and I'm loving that I'm able to be more forgiving on myself, like especially with like bad writing and, you know, not being able to nail descriptions right off the bat and having to put in those little placeholders, because I know writing is the kind of thing where you do not have to be perfect as you're doing it. Like, it's the kind of thing where you can take your time to work away at your story until it becomes better instead of just having like a great novel off the bat. So I'm trusting the process. Anyway, I'm so hungry. I'm so excited to eat and continue watching Manifest with my boyfriend, which is such a good show. It's on Netflix and we've been loving it. We've flown through the seasons. We're on season 4 right now. It's almost done. I'm so sad, but definitely a good show. Anyway, first writing session of draft 2 of Project ITL, a success. Hello you guys, it's Monday. It's like 12:30 right now. Mondays are very much a school intensive day for me. I have 3 summer classes, like electives this summer, so Mondays are very much like the day that I get prepped for the week, like the school week ahead. So on my Notion, I make a to-do list for each of my classes of what needs to get done for each week, what I have to accomplish, like assignments, tasks, things like that. And so I woke up early, did that. That's what I've been doing all morning, and I just finished all of my Monday tasks that I needed to do because I kind of like split my work throughout the week. Anyway, basically now I'm in a good spot where I can write, and I really want to write. I do have some assignments that I need to continue to work on, but I've made good progress on them. So I'm letting myself do a little writing session. I closed the windows so you guys probably can't tell, but it's raining so hard right now. It's pouring, like pouring rain. Perfect day to write and read, and also to work from my bed because I want to be comfy and cozy. So I've literally been at my bed all morning. Ow, my arm is killing. Okay, I really need to do an arm workout because I like cannot hold my phone. Anyway, I'm gonna do reading writing sprints right now. I'm gonna write for 20 minutes, read for 5. I'm 393 pages into this book, so I'm pretty sure I could literally finish this today. I don't want to though. I don't. Like, I do and I don't. I do because then I can move on to another book, which is always exciting to pick out another book, but I don't because I love this book so much. But yes, I'm gonna write and read. Okay, last night, you guys, I finished chapter 1, and then kind of similar to the process I was doing when I was doing draft 4 of Project Soulmates recently, I like went back over from the beginning of the chapter and edited over it. Not as extensively, of course not. No, I didn't do grammar or anything like that, but I just fixed things up, especially because I added a lot of like new stuff in there. So yeah, I'm really happy with the first chapter now, like very, very happy with it, and it's complete at 1,978 words. So a little more than 500 words over what the first chapter originally was in length, which was 1,417. But now I'm going to be working on chapter 2, and I'm so excited. I'm still in the kind of like opening image with chapter 2. Like the chapter 2 still continues on in that phase of like, this is what Ray's life is like before the inciting incident. So, but this chapter is going to be like a lot of changes. So yeah. Okay, I kind of want to like customize my scrivener template, or my scrivener in general, so I think I'm going to do that just for funsies. So yeah, I'm gonna mess around with this stuff and customize this and show you guys what I end up going with. Okay, wait, that took me so long because I was so picky with the picture. It's literally It's 2:41. Oh my gosh, that took me so long. Yeah, so this is like the background picture that I chose. I actually love it so much. And then we've got the synopsis color, the notes color here, and then the corkboard looks like this, and I love it so much. So this is basically what I did. Don't ask me why it took that long. I literally went through like 50 million pictures because Scrivener doesn't like have great dimensions when it comes to pictures. Like, it took a while to find one that actually looks decent in these dimension ranges or whatever. And then composition mode, I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's like when you go full screen when you're writing, which I use all the time. I literally love it. I am using the same picture I had when I was writing the first draft, which I love, which is just this. It's a city picture. Pretty sure it's San Francisco. That is where my main character lives, but the main part of the book is set in LA, but whatever. I like this vibe. I don't know why. I love writing like this. This part I didn't customize. I just left it like this because I like, when I'm writing, I like writing on a white page. So I'm keeping composition mode like that, and then I'll have the main editor look like this. And I'm actually obsessed with it. Like, I love it so much. Hello you guys, it's later. I actually did a lot of assignment work today because I had like a impromptu group call with one of the groups that I'm in, and that ended up taking a while. So it's a lot later. I'm about to have dinner, and so it looks like I'm going to be having a late night writing session, which is totally fine with me because I'm so excited to write. But I just got my Stationery Pal order, and I'm so excited because I literally have been wanting to update this, which is my reading journal, which I started in a vlog a while ago, and the spreads are like 30% complete because I don't own any bullet journal scrapbooking things. Like, I don't have scrapbook paper or anything like that you actually use to make it aesthetic. So I have pages like this, which is a book bingo without like the title or anything because I want to do something there. Like, I have basically no titles and stuff or anything that makes it scrapbooky. And so when Stationery Pal reached out and said that they would be willing to collaborate with me again and send me another order, your girl got some stuff so I can finally update this, and I'm so excited because I've been reading quite a bit recently. So they sent me my order. I'm gonna open it with you guys because I'm so excited, and I have a discount code that you guys can use if you want to put your own order in. Literally, the prices are already amazing as is. Like, super affordable, the shipping is great, and they have tons of things, like anything stationery related that you could imagine. They also have the cutest tote bags. I'll show you guys in a second. But yes, if you want to get it, it would be very helpful to me if you could use my link down below. I have an affiliate link, and then also you can get a discount with my code. This is the box. Isn't that so cute? Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna open it for you guys. Oh my god, so cute. Okay, this is adorable. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, they threw in like little extra things in here. That's so cute. Maybe Prince will like this as a toy. I'm gonna see if he likes it. Oh, and there's little keychains. Okay, I love that they throw extra things in here. Like, I didn't order this, but this is so cute. It's like a little pop socket. You guys, these are the tote bags I'm talking about. Literally so affordable, and I love this. I got it in white, but I had to get another one. You might have seen it in some of my videos, but how freaking cute is that? And it's such good thickness and material. And like, you can open it wide or you can close that up so it's smaller. and it has like a little close here. It's just so good, and I got it in yellow because I loved my other one in white. So I'm so excited to have this. And then I also got another white one because my friend accidentally got mine dirty when we were on vacation Punta Cana, like muddy. So I got a new white one. So excited. Ooh, okay, I see the scrapbooking stuff. So it comes with 60 sheets and it has all of these, which is so great. This is exactly what I need for my title sheets. So I cannot wait to use this. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's all antique and it smells so good. I can smell it from here. I don't know what it is, but it smells really good. And then here I got these pens. I got them in the vintage color because, like I said, I kind of want to go with a vintage theme for this reading journal. Look at how pretty these colors are. I'm obsessed. Those are so stunning. And I love this brand. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's Sarasa, but basically Stationery Pal has stationery from different like brands, like Mildliners, which are such a good brand of highlighters. So I got these as well. And it's also kind of vintagey colors, I think. Like, I think these colors go so well together. So I'm so excited for this. Ooh, and I got these for my sister. She wanted little sticky notes and she was there when I was ordering, so got her these. I'm sure she'll love it. They're like little peaches and they're so cute. I also got the bag in black. You guys, I wasn't kidding. I'm obsessed with these bags. And this one's for my sister because she loved the other one that I had, and so I let her choose a color and she wanted this one. So I've actually never seen this one. Okay, this is so cute. Literally, the quality is so good. You guys have to get this bag. Ooh, okay, I also got this, which is like a little storage container. And I figured this would be good to put either on my desk or in my desk because I don't really have anything to organize the stuff in my desk. And since I got all this new stuff, I figured I would want something like this. So I got this, and of course I got it in pink. I think we realized that pink is my favorite color. So, well, actually, this shade of pink is my favorite color, but also yellow. So I have two favorite colors. Anyway, very excited to use this. And then here I got a pencil box. Again, this is kind of like for storage and stuff. And this is what it looks like. Oh my gosh, so cute. I love that it has little compartments in it. And of course, it's in pink. Okay, last few things here. I've got this pencil. I got this pencil last time and I literally love it. So I figured I'd get one as a backup just in case I lose it. But these are really nice because they're refillable, so you can get more lead and then just continue to use it. But I love Muji stuff, and this is a Muji pencil, so had to get that. I also got some whiteout, you guys, because I've already made like 5,000 mistakes in my reading journal and don't have whiteout. So, or I think some people also call this correction tape. That's what this is, and I totally need it. And also my nails are so overgrown. I'm sorry you have to see them. But yes, very excited for this. It's so cute. So cute. Oh, they threw in a duck. Maybe Prince will like this too. I also got this cute little clip for my chips. Stationery Pal has so many cute little things. Like, you know how you have like a chip bag and sometimes you don't finish it, so you like, yeah. So I got this, and it could be used as like for papers too. Like, it could be used for anything really, but isn't that so adorable? I love it. I also got a white pen because these are super good for bullet journaling, and then I got a black pen. I got some more lead for refills for my pencil. Oh my goodness, you guys, I forgot about these bookmarks that I got. Look how cute they are. I kind of want to give some to my friends as gifts, but this is literally so cute. A little paw, and then astronaut. Like, these are so cute. These are bookmarks. I'm obsessed. And then continuing with the vintage theme for my reading journal, I got these. How cute, how fitting, how perfect. There's a bunch in here, so I'm also gonna use this. And then here's like a little smiley memo sheet pad. This is also for my sister because she said that they were so cute on the website, so I had to get them for her, and I think she'll love this because it's so aesthetic. And that's everything for my little haul. I'm so excited. Okay, you guys, it's 8 o'clock and time for a little writing session. I'm so excited. I have one of my cookies that I made a couple nights ago. They're a little bit harder now because I made them a while ago, but you know what? They still taste really good. And then I have some hot chocolate, and I've got my laptop. I don't know why I'm talking like that. And yeah, I'm gonna sit right there and get to writing. Really doing it right if you don't dip your cookie in your hot chocolate or milk? The answer is no.
I did what I was supposed to. There's nothing left for me to
Good morning, you guys. I'm forgetting the days. It's Tuesday. It's like 11:30. And I'm feeling great. I had a group project meeting this morning. I did some more schoolwork. I still have some more schoolwork to do throughout the day, but not a lot. And I think I have another group project meeting later today. But I had a pretty productive morning so far. I just had a dance session because, I don't know, sometimes it's like a great way to start my morning to like listen to some upbeat music. Like sometimes I'll listen to some worship music and then also like just like upbeat kind of songs or whatever. And those are like both great ways to start my morning. And now every time I listen to music, because I'm writing a book about a songwriter and a musician, like my main character is a songwriter. She's not a musician, she's a songwriter. But because of that, it adds this extra challenge of me having to create song lyrics. Like I have to tap into the mind of a lyricist and kind of like, I don't have to write entire songs, but I kind of do have to show like some snippets of songs in this book because I don't know, like I did in the first draft and I don't think they're terrible, but like I'd only do like like one verse or like a chorus because like it's so like I'm not a songwriter for a reason. Like I have no idea how to write songs and lyrics and stuff. So like it's a challenge, but now I can say that listening to music is like doing my homework or like research purposes and stuff because I can kind of like I like pay attention to the lyrics and I'm like kind of learning how to potentially write some music for this story. So there's that. But anyway, I have to go pick up one of our cars from getting its oil change. So I'm gonna go walk because it's a beautiful day outside and I literally have not gone on a walk in a while and I miss it. So I'm bringing this tote bag. I wasn't sure if I should bring this one or the yellow one because that one is so cute and I love the color yellow. That is my favorite shade of yellow. But I figured I'd bring this one because the white goes with like the white of my crew neck thing. And this is the outfit. It was a lot more cool when I put this outfit on like outside and now it's a little hotter so I might be dying, but it's okay, it's not too far of a walk. But yes, I'm gonna bring my laptop in here because right after I get my car I have to pick up my sister from work and I don't know if I'm gonna have to be waiting a little bit, so in case I do, I'm gonna put my laptop in here and look over, I'm not gonna write, but I'm gonna look over chapter 2, which I started writing yesterday night during that writing session. I think I showed you guys I got like 1,000 words in. I don't know if I know I'm not very happy with chapter 2. I have to reread it again this morning because maybe it's not as bad as I thought, or maybe it's worse than I thought, but I don't know. I put like this chapter, like what's happening in this chapter is vital because it's kind of like showing us her dynamic with her home friends, like her friends from San Francisco, my main character. And this is important because this is showing her life before it's about to literally be changed because she's gonna have to move to California for like the terms of this arrangement, like not permanently, but for the arrangement or whatever. And she's gonna be thrust into the limelight, into like the life of a pop star celebrity. So I want to show her roots and I really want this chapter to highlight her dynamic with her friends, which is very much like found family. And I don't know, I just think it's so important, but I feel like this chapter is boring. Like there's not much happening. It's more like dialogue obviously because it's like them interacting or whatever, but I don't know how to make it more engaging. So I'm gonna reread it today. I don't think I even finished writing it, but I'm gonna reread the scene that I wrote because I finished a scene. I'm gonna reread that and see if there's any way that I can make it better. If I can't, then I'm really just gonna keep going, like move on, move past it, because that's something that a potential alpha reader could help me on later, or I could ask my sister because she writes as well for insight, like can you read this and see if this is good, because sometimes like if I really am trying my best to like figure out how to make something better but I can't, it's so helpful to get another set of eyes on it to kind of potentially give ideas for how to spice it up, or maybe they'll be like, oh, this is fine, like this is actually good or whatever, or anything like that. So yeah, the game plan for right now is to reread that part, see if I can make it better. If I can't, I'll move on, continue to finish writing chapter 2. Like I said, I'm kind of taking my time with this draft. Like I literally only have one full chapter done, but that's fine with me. So yeah, I really gotta go. I'm gonna listen to my audiobook while I'm walking. I finished Grown. I have my review on Goodreads, but 5-star read for sure. And now I'm reading Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and oh my gosh, she is amazing with character. Like I think characters are her forte. Like that's what I've noticed so far from starting to read this book, and I'm enjoying it. So I'm gonna read that while I walk, and yeah.
I did what I was supposed to. There's nothing left for me to do. So now I'm poking out my head through open windows, 'cause that's what I feel like. Do it tonight. Waking up my brain, maybe you
Okay, I'm back, you guys, and I'm starving, and I'm gonna make my literal, like, obsession for the past few weeks. It's like a breakfast wrap. I usually use whole wheat tortillas, but the spinach ones are also so good. Anyway, so I'm gonna use a tortilla, and then I'm gonna put eggs in it, and then also turkey bacon. This turkey bacon, you guys, is so good. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna put turkey bacon in it. I like to add some veggies. Usually it's like tomatoes and mushrooms, but I have neither of those right now. So I'm gonna put some kale inside, like fried up with the eggs, and then some like avocado, maybe some cheese and like, I don't know, like mayo, different sauces or whatever. But I love breakfast wraps so much right now. It is literally all I eat for breakfast.
I'm poking out my head through open windows, 'cause that's what I feel like. Do it tonight. Waking up my brain, maybe you can do the same thing. You want me to say something, I come up with nothing. Maybe we can talk until we figure out a topic. Been so long in my head, caught up in my feelings.
Okay, 2 updates for you guys. 1, I finished this book. It was so good. 5-star read. I'm gonna have to gather my thoughts and then put my review in Goodreads, but this was literally so good. And I wanted to like actually give you guys a number for my for how much I've written so far before I filmed this clip. And I had such a productive writing session. I'm now part of the way through chapter 3, and I have 6K words, which is crazy. Like, I haven't been checking the word count at all, especially because since I put like the second draft in the same document for my scrivener, I still haven't figured out how to show the word count for this draft instead of my old one, so it's a little finicky, but I like used a calculator, calculated it. I'm over 5K, which is insane to me, like incredible. Again, I'm not trying to focus on word count, and I'm trying to enjoy that before July comes around and it's going to be Camp NaNoWriMo, and then I am going to be focused on word count. But when I checked, it was a pleasant surprise that it's like 6K words in. Like, that's crazy. But anyway, I think this is going to be a rambly, chatty, long vlog, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it off here. If you guys enjoyed this video, it means so much to me if you could give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and don't forget to turn on the post notification bell so you're notified the next time I upload, because I will have Camp NaNoWriMo vlogs coming your way, and I'm so excited. As always, I wish you guys the best of luck with your own writing projects, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
I did what I supposed